For the past few years, many changes have taken place for which most of us have ignored and taken things for granted. But the major issue, which seems to have a never ending solution, is climate change. All of us have our own problems in life which can be solved, but for an issue like climate change, it requires the effort of every single individual in order to combat it. In this podcast, we are going to unravel about the future of our planet Earth and discuss the misconceptions and the new techniques which are being implemented. Before we begin, we all know that climate change has caused severe catastrophic problems. Consider the recent snowstorm in Texas, which shut down the entire power grid of that area, or the glacier burst in the state of Uttarakhand, which caused heavy floods. The fact is that there is a misconception about climate change which we may not seem to be ignorant. The thing we don't know that this isn't the first time a major climate change has occurred. In fact, Earth has undergone major climate changes in the past, which has led to the mass extinction of various species like the dinosaurs era. But life still persisted, where the various evolutions took place. After years and decades of innovation and technology, the excessive use of fossil fuels has led to ozone depletion and the formation of greenhouse gases. So technically, it's not the first time our planet went through a severe climate change. It's the first time ever since the beginning of the first ever Homo sapiens who originated from Africa. Let's now analyze how we all can contribute to prevent the rate of global warming. An interesting case study was done by the University of California, Los Angeles, which figured out a way to frame the information to the consumer so that they save energy and conserve electricity, where all the people would receive personalized emails about how much they consumed and how they can save energy in an efficient way. This plan hasn't worked the way researchers have expected. This led to an aspect of incorporating behavioral science into it, where researchers brought social competition into the mix. First, they started by hanging out posters to show how each student did. For instance, red dots for energy wastage, green dot for those doing a good job, and a shiny gold star for those going above and beyond. This strategy has led to a social competition among peers to reduce the consumption of electricity, which has caused a 20% reduction in electricity usage. As psychology says, humans are social beings where it is natural to compare us with someone else. This makes every individual an attempt to do the best by conserving electricity whenever possible. Best example is to avoid charging your phone overnight. A company called O-Power is implementing this idea of social competition in order to reduce electricity consumption, where each person receives a personalized report of not only theirs but also their neighbor's electricity consumption. So far, they have tied up with various companies across the world to implement this idea. In order to end it, we can conclude by the fact that these changes save up to solve a pretty sophisticated problem like climate change. But as it turns out, we all are just getting started, since an issue like climate change isn't a quick fix. It may take 10, 20 or 30 years, or probably by the time I become a grandfather. So that's it. Thank you for watching our video. If you do enjoyed watching, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, thank you. Bye bye.